Okay, so what I like to do before I start with the content of this show is to wait for less than a minute because typically so many other shows wait for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 25 minutes. Some webinars even wait half an hour, 45 minutes. In this case, because these episodes are between 5 and 10 minutes, I like to wait for about a minute to give you a little bit of time to get the content safely. So that said, I am going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is going on? My name is Ben, and welcome to another episode of my daily vlog where I strive to inspire you to achieve your goals and therefore your dreams. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Today the lighting is a little bit different. I was just playing with the Aperture 120D with the power. I typically run it at 35%. Now I am running it at 80% because so that way I can compensate with the sunlight I have on my back. And I also raised the I closed the aperture of my camera to f8. I typically have it set to 2.8, and now because of the lighting conditions I still a little bit blown the details here on this backdrop here and behind me, but that's okay. I think that you can still see my face, and that said, I am going to reach you a segment from chapter 13 of Masterplan Your Success. This is the book that I wrote for my kids, my wife, my friends, and of course for you. And yesterday I finished with the long introduction of chapter 13, which I split in 8 parts. So that is a lot of content. And but today I have a shorter section, and that is the segment right after the introduction, and the title is "I love you and I envy you. I hate you, but I trust you." Love and trust have absolutely nothing to do with each other. They're two completely independent feelings, so opposite and complex as, for instance, trust and hate. Hence, never assume that a person who loves you cannot and will never envy you. It is a noble wish, but sadly, you will find many people throughout your life that love you and also envy you. The same illogical dynamic manifests between hate and trust. For instance, you may hate your school principal, but you can trust that he will protect you and the other students with his own life. And so basically, the contrast between expecting or having the expectation that because this person loves you so much, that she or he will never envy you, and that is not the case. Envy is a natural feeling to everybody, and some people are able. So, for example, I can give you an example of somebody who never, ever, ever, ever envy me, and that is my mother. So, I don't want to give you examples of somebody who envy me among my family members or my friends because they could be watching, but I had experiences where I was very disappointed to see and feel and sometimes even know that he or she was envying me. And that was very hurtful, but that's life. And just be aware of that. And then if you notice that, let's say, I don't know, your father or one of your siblings has envy on you, then you'll need how to maybe not share too many things with he or she. Okay. That said, I am going to reach you a quote that I have for you. The one that I have for you tonight is from the back of Masterplan Your Success, where I have a collection of 236 personal quotes. And the one that I have for you tonight reads, "In the end, it's all about eagerness. It's all about the eagerness of your soul to grow through its journey in human flesh." Let me read you that again. In the end, it's all about the eagerness of your soul to grow through its journey in human flesh. Okay, so that is a quote that I wrote a couple years ago, and that collection of quotes are in the back of this book. And if you happen to get the book, there is so much to read. If you don't get the book, but you watch these episodes, you will eventually get all the content of this book, because that is the goal with me doing, one of the goals for me doing this live vlog. And there is something else. I know what I want to tell you, that tonight I'm doing the show a little bit early, and that's why I have the sun behind me. I typically do the show after 8, between, I will say between 8 o'clock and 9:30 p.m. because I need to leave earlier today, and I will get back home late. I'm taking some singing classes, so I am going to, because I'm not a good singer at all, so that's why I'm trying to give that a shot. It's a hobby for me. I'm not gonna go and go crazy and think that I'm gonna make an album, because it's not what I'm going for. It's just something I love to do, and I want to get better at it. So anyway, by the time I get back, it's gonna be a little late, so that's why I'm quickly doing the show before I go. That's all that I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like. Your likes really do help my channel, and they make me so happy. So I really appreciate if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And if you want notifications, hit that bell, and you will be getting a notification every time I go live or every time I upload a new video. And very important, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible, typically the very next day, unless I need to research my answer, in which case it will take me a little longer, but I promise you I will reply to you as soon as I can. Yesterday I replied 5 or 6 questions that I had, and it took me about an hour, because I had to research the things that we're talking about audio equipment and stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I wish you an excellent night, and I will see you tomorrow night. Good night.